In this presentation, we'll talk about using Ephesoft and remote capture deployments. What is remote capture? In this case, we're looking at any environment where documents are at remote locations, yet the repository they need to be integrated into or processed at are in a centralized location. Many different ways to get remote documents into a system. In this case, we're going to be focusing on using paper documents and getting those in from remote sites. Some of the challenges of remote document capture: the high cost of shipping documents to a central location, copying of documents prior to mailing, delays in shipping documents, lost documents, thick client deployment and maintenance of thick client systems, difficulty of central administration, and knowledge of the documents usually exists remotely. Through the innovation of Ephesoft, our unique thin client deployment creates an easy to deploy, easy to manage infrastructure that allows the customer to achieve all the benefits of electronic remote capture without the high costs. So the business benefits of an automated remote capture solution: reduction of lost documents, immediate kickoff of a business workflow from the origin of collection, audit trail of document processes, ability to multiply the documents to several users once captured. What this means is with paper, you typically have one copy at one place. Once you scan a document through Ephesoft, that can be immediately available to other users within the system for retrieval at different geographic locations. Further benefits are reduction of delays in processing costs and reduction of labor through automated indexing. Ephesoft is the industry's only Java 100% browser-based capture solution that's cloud-ready out of the box. You don't need to install software at the remote locations. We can scan using standard browser support. From a remote capture standpoint, all stations are thin client and included. There's no additional workstation license that need to be purchased depending on how many remotes you have. You just deploy them and you're good to go. Ephesoft supports Twain scanners or input of documents that already exist on a hard drive. You select the document that you want to import and put them in the batch that you would like to put them in. This diagram shows a remote scanning organization. You have central site, you have the Ephesoft server. You can have high volume scanning centrally. You have your image repository, and you can have development stations all connected via browsers. We support high availability and clustering, so with multiple Ephesoft servers, there's automatic redundancy there. In case you have downtime, we automatically put the data to other servers and continue processing. At your remote offices, you simply have thin client scan stations through the web browsers. And you can also have validation and review clients out there. So very easy to deploy, no software needing to be deployed or installed at the remote sites. When we look at processing, we can do processing either remotely or centrally. We give you lots of flexibility to process the way you want. Complex configurations can also be deployed at various geographic locations. You can also support mobile devices such as smartphones and iPads by taking pictures and putting those documents into the workflow. We support all types of documents. Once they're scanned and processed to the central site, we can OCR them, we can extract data, we convert them to PDF plus text, read barcodes, separator sheets, whatever you may need. In a remote processing environment, you can have several types of configurations. This one shows you through the internet. You can have remote users at different locations geographically, and then centrally you can have a secure central data center. Ephesoft's unique three-tiered architecture keeps your data safe amid the most demanding security requirements. What we have here is showing you that the data that's stored within Ephesoft is behind multiple firewalls, behind web servers, behind the internet. So we give you a lot of flexibility there to set this up, a lot of security in the data. Once we collect the data, there's capability to do advanced extraction and OCR processing at the central site to pull off data and add metadata as needed. After we're done with our process, we deliver the text and data images to your remote repository or your central repository, whether it be through CMIS or several different types of back-end systems. Ephesoft for remote capture is feature-rich, easy to use, browser-based, cloud-ready, single application for all your collection needs. What's the cost of a license? Well, at Ephesoft, we try to deliver our technology at a fraction of the cost of the legacy players out there. It's an enterprise open source solution. There is no license fee. No click charges, no per document charges either. Client seats and scan seats and other additional product features are all included within an Ephesoft license. It's offered with an annual subscription for support and maintenance. It's the only open source document capture solution with 24/7 enterprise support. Easy to use, easy to deploy, and does not lock you into a proprietary stack. What's included? Disaster recovery, load balancing, high availability, image enhancement, auto rotation, blank page deletion, PDF output, browser-based scanning, and several other features within the product. It's a full-featured advanced capture solution. If you have additional questions, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you for watching.